You know, chemistry is chemistry. We've played, we've been playing for a long time, especially during camp. During camp, the only way to really get through that is to rotate linebackers. So, we're pretty used to the rotation and plugging different people in there. It's going to be interesting to see how this week plays out, though.
Chris, how is practice different when the scout team has the Michigan uniform on?
It's not that much different. It's just, you see those ugly colors, and you might want to hit it a little bit more. But other than that, it's the same guys, just different clothes, basically.
Did you ever have to wear it?
No.
Are you glad you didn't have to wear it?
Huh?
Are you glad you didn't have to wear it?
Oh yeah. I don't like that color.
You feel sorry for those guys? Do you hear any of those in the scout team guys going, "Oh, I'm getting hit harder this week"?
I don't hear no one complaining, but I'm pretty sure they don't want to have that on. You know what I'm saying?
An incentive to get off the scout team?
Yeah. It's tough to get off, once you're on there because, we make no mistake about it. Our scout team, we think we have the best scout teams in the nation because the caliber of players that are on those scout teams, it's crazy. A lot of times, those guys are better than the people we are playing. So, we appreciate the heck out of those guys.
We heard Kate was repping running back this week on the scout team. Some, is that right?
Yeah. He's been doing that for a few weeks, though. He's been rotating in and out of the slot, just because the challenges he faced with the ball in his hands and open field is tough, and he's a hell of a player.
Chris, being a kid from Ohio growing up here, I'm assuming a Buckeye fan your whole life. Some of these guys that are not from the state, did you kind of have to integrate them a little bit as to what the rivalry means, or is this something you think they felt that they knew what it's meant from the day they stepped on campus?
You never really know until that time comes around. You get on that bus ride before the game, and we heading over to the stadium, and you just see the hate in those fans' faces. And
talking about up in Ann Arbor.
Yeah. So they won't really know until we get there, but a lot of those guys, they've been on recruiting visits where we've played those guys, and they can sense the intensity in the stadium. But like I said, you never really knew until you play in it. And then also the coaches, the leaders, we've done a good job of educating those guys throughout the year. Just because it's this week, we've been talking about that since off season, late, like right after the bowl game, honestly. Once those young guys came in, we've had team member meetings where we went over the history, all those things. So those guys should be pretty educated, but they won't really know the intensity of the game until they start playing.
Hey, Chris. Chris. Practice. Like this, today was his first day back, right?
Chris.
Yeah. How did Dante? Oh, no wonder. How did Dante look in his first practice back?
He looked good. He was a little rusty. You always want to come back a little rusty. He's, seeing him out there running, though, he was super fast, and I told him he had fresh legs. So, it's gonna take some time. Just like anyone who misses some time off. And, he looks pretty good, though. Honestly, first day back.
I'm assuming you're not going to share with us whether you're still an outside linebacker or what the alignment might be.
I can't do that.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Hey, I cried
Oh
Saturday,
my goodness!
bro.
Listen,
This game.
Listen.
No,
I'm
I
trying
can't
to
help
do
build your
everything.
relationship. I cried Saturday, bro.
Yes,
Bro, what?
Yes.
I cried Saturday. I cried Saturday.
Listen, bro, don't go there with me, bro. It was raining.
Back to your question.
No,
sweetheart, I'm sorry.
This
guys.
But did I cry Saturday?
Does this game help build our relationship?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
When
did you first remember when you learned about the history of the rival? And did anyone ever slip up and say the M word or that team? Has anything ever happened here inside the Woody that someone forgot?
All the time you might have some recruits or, some people that might come in with some blue shoes or something. And you would just see Coach Meyer just lose it and, tell them to take it off. And so I've seen parents do 100 push-ups for wearing, those colors and things like that. You always see, but you don't really hear. Every now and then you might hear someone slip up and say it, especially guys from those places. We have a couple of guys from that state, and it's not pleasant once someone hears it. But for the most part, we're good. We don't say that much.
Do your ears perk up and listen for it if somebody says it? They kind of look around like, who in the world said that?
Yeah, especially like if we're like in a team meeting and it's not natural here. I honestly don't even know the word to talk about. It's team up north, so that's what it is for us.
Chris, last year you guys had to almost prepare for 2 different quarterbacks because if I remember correctly, Spate was some rumors like broken collarbone out for the year or something. Now you guys have 3 that could potentially play. I'm just wondering how different it might be in preparation for that, or if anything is really different in their tendencies.
There's not much different in their tendencies. A couple of the quarterbacks have different skill sets that, they're all kind of pretty much the same, but, they cater to them a little bit. They don't get away from their offense, so they're going to run their offense regardless of who's in. And, Spates, he's one tough quarterback, so you can't rule him out even though he had that tough injury. And, last year around this time of the year, they was talking about he was done for a year and he ended up coming back playing. So
play really well.
You never really know. We watch film on all of them. They pretty much run the same offense though with all the quarterbacks.